Hey, down here at Dr. Beasley's. This is the day before our Saturday one-day class, and two of the students have showed up early to learn how to do subsurface glass polishing. That's where you're taking the scratches out of the glass. We got rotary polishers hooked up. We got a Rupes over there. We got a Flex over here. And they're using Dr. Beasley's NSP GL glass polish with rayon pads. And I don't have one here on the cart, but in between that rayon pad and that backing plate is a foam interface pad. You can kind of see it right there. Anyway, this thing has decades of swirls and scratches and wiper marks. And this is a class that I teach before the actual class because it's kind of time intensive and there's no time to really cover it on the day of the class. So moving forward next year, if you want to learn subsurface glass polishing, get signed up for one of the big two-day classes I'm teaching next year. Those are February, May, and September. And keep in mind the day before class starts on Saturday. So Friday, if you come down here to Dr. Beasley's in sunny Stuart, Florida, you can learn subsurface glass polishing for free as a part of that class. So the class has been buffing for a couple hours now. And they're just still doing the same thing. Just slowly moving those rotary polishers over the windshield. And that's using rotaries with rayon glass polishing pads and the Dr. Beasley's GL glass polish. And we'll come back and take an after video and show you what the results look like. Okay, so we've been buffing on this glass for a few hours now. And we're gonna call it good because we gotta get set up for the class tomorrow. Gotta move some cars around. So what they're doing right now is they're just using the Dr. Beasley's glass cleaner and get all that residue off. Then we're gonna take this plastic car cover and fold it into itself. Then we'll pull the tape around the window frame off, and then we'll come back and make a video and show you the after results. Now they're pulling the plastic car cover off, and basically just kind of pull that up, get it off the windshield. We put a tape frame around the windshield. You'll see that when they pull it off. And then you just want to kind of bring it up here and kind of fold it into itself because there's a lot of splatter drops of product on there. Just like that. And then we'll do a final wipe on the glass and show the results. Okay, so that's called a tape frame. It's where you kind of frame out the glass by putting some tape on it. That protects the trim and the gasket, and then it gives you something to tape the plastic to. Then after we got the tape frame, the plastic's off, then it's time to give that glass a final wipe down. Pay good attention to the gasket and the trim, get any residues off there. And then if you just hang tight, I'm gonna come back and we'll take a look at the after results. Okay, so they clean the glass with the glass cleaner. This is one of my favorite products. It doesn't get talked about much, is Glass IQ. And it's like a glass coating, but it's a spray-on, wipe-off, real quick, fast, and easy. And I like it because I just use it after every time I wash the car. It makes the glass feel slippery, bead water, cleans well. And it kind of gives it that finished look. And I use it on the inside of the glass, too. Here are the final results. And the thing about this is, this is a pretty deep wiper scratch right there, but the millions of shallow swirls and scratches are now gone. And that's kind of the goal. Anything that your fingernail can drop into, like there's a deep one over here, anything your fingernail can drop into, the only way to get rid of this is to sand it. And in order to sand this one out, you have to sand the whole thing. So I always tell my customers that I'll improve it, but I probably can't remove it. But again, look at the millions of swirls and scratches. The wiper marks are now gone. Anyway, so that's called subsurface glass polishing, and that's using the Dr. Beasley's NSP GL glass polish on a rotary with a rayon pad.